my name is Anna Cook, and this is my Module 10 for EDL 853, People First Language. People First Language, what is it? People First Language is a structured language that focuses on the person rather than the disability. This eliminates negative generalizations, stereotypes, and assumptions about the person being referred to. It promotes respect and defining qualities of the person and their personality. Using people first language, putting the person before the disability, and eliminating old and hurtful descriptors can move us in a new direction. It is not political correctness. Instead, it demonstrates good manners, respect, the golden rule, and more. It can change the way we see a person, and it can change the way a person sees themselves. Disability is a natural part of the human experience. I thought that these were really powerful quotes that would be empowering and humanizing to those who do have disabilities. Things to consider. People with disabilities make up the largest minority group in the United States. This includes all socioeconomic statuses, races, genders, and more. The disability is not always visible, and it can be devastating to the person to be labeled as their disability. Until we learn to appreciate the power of language and the importance of using it responsibly, we will continue to produce negative social consequences for those victimized by dangerous language habits. I included this because it really stuck with me. I had never thought of my language as dangerous. I had thought of it as careless or ignorant, but I had never thought of it as dangerous. And I think that there's a lot of power when you start seeing it like that. How to treat people with disabilities. The golden rule. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. Do not assume that people need assistance. I think that this is something I have encountered, and it was a little embarrassing for us both. Disability is judged by society very harshly. People with disabilities have almost a 75% unemployment rate, and this judgment carries through in all aspects. So in society, in their work environment, schooling, etc. I teach at a middle school and a high school, and so I see a wide variety of backgrounds and demographics and what students of all ages are exposed to when it comes to encountering and knowing what is respectful to people with disabilities. So I've made some corrections, but this module definitely enhanced my understanding of how to correct and be a better example. Instead of saying blind person, we should refer to them as a person with a visual impairment. Again, if we want to say deaf person, we would say a person with a hearing impairment. We would refer to somebody as a person who has a disability rather than a disabled person. A person who uses a wheelchair is not the same as calling them a handicapped person. And lastly, my example, this one rings true. I've had to make this correction many times. Person with a cognitive or intellectual disability, we do not use the R word or refer to them as special. Be the change. I think the People First Language Pledge is incredibly powerful. We lead as examples for students, staff, friends, family, and community. Isn't it time to make this change? If not now, when? If not you, who? Using people first language is the right thing to do, so let's do it. Here are my references. Thank you.